Hi, my name is Scott, and I'll be explaining how our life cycle 2x3 matrix works. This is a fun, simple compensation structure that allows our cash leveraging activity to create big income, fast income, and long-lasting income for all of our members. Before we go through the motions, I would like to reiterate that the life cycle activity requires no sponsoring to get paid, and that you may receive spillover from above and spill under from below. Everyone wins when you win, and it's a team effort all the way. Okay, so now I want you to imagine a piece of paper, and at the top of that piece of paper, draw a box. In that box, write capital SR dot, short for the word senior. Underneath that box, please draw two more boxes. Underneath that box, please draw two more boxes. One on the left and one on the right. In those boxes, write J.R. short for junior. Underneath those two boxes, draw four more boxes, each one of which is a sophomore, and underneath those four boxes, draw 8 more boxes that are empty, and that row is called the freshman row. Now, if we go back to high school or college, you'll remember that there are 4 classes. You come in as a freshman, then become a sophomore, move up to the junior class, and finally graduate from the senior class. Now, in this particular situation, the senior on the board is the person that is being sent $2,000 by the 8 freshmen that are coming into the 8 boxes in the bottom row. When the freshman class fills and the senior has received all 8 $2,000 payments, all the freshmen become sophomores, all the sophomores become juniors, and the juniors become seniors on the 2 new boards. If you can imagine a vertical line go through the middle of the chart, then you will see how, when the 8 freshmen fill those boxes, the board will split into 2 separate boards. The senior will be paid out and move on to the next matrix. The 2 juniors will become a senior on the 2 new boards. The 4 sophomores will become 2 juniors on each of 2 new boards, and the 8 freshmen will become 4 sophomores on each of 2 new boards, and underneath those 4 sophomores will be 8 empty positions on 2 new boards. This is where the new freshmen are coming in, and they pay the senior $2,000 each, so the senior always gets $16,000 cash. The goal is to always invite as many people onto the board as possible, so as to fill the freshman class so everyone can move up a row. Now, as you see, on any board, there are always 7 people who are actually... Now, as you can see, on any board, there are always 7 people who are actively involved with bringing in the 8 new people in the bottom row. This means if everybody does a little bit, then that senior can get paid and everybody can move up. Again, there is no sponsoring required, which means you can actually reach the senior status and get paid without bringing anybody in personally. However, it will move much faster if you do bring people in. We have several systems available for you to use to bring new people in. You can either use the blast texting that we have, or you can use the blast voicemailing that we offer. Each one of those will send messages to networkers. These are individuals from genealogies, lists of online marketers, networkers, MLMers, gifters, and all manner of home business professionals. The leads are included with each of the blasts, which cost $500 for texting 10,000 or $1,000 for voicemailing 100,000. These people are highly responsive, red hot, deadly serious, money motivated, money qualified, and usually ready to get started. Now the information process that they will go through is quite simple. They will listen to a sizzle call. They will listen to an opportunity overview. They will fill in their information on the website, and then they will talk to the person that's bringing them in. After they've been through that 4-step information process, they'll be equipped to make a decision to join. Once they join, they will take the next available position that's open on the board. Now the new members. They will each send the $2,000 directly to the senior that's on the board. Once that senior has received 8 overnight packages with $2,000 from the 8 new freshman members, that senior will move on and follow their sponsor on to their next available chart. Now this activity clearly will move much faster if people choose to promote it. So we have set up a very simple system that for $500 will allow you to promote it without having to learn anything new, build anything extra, and you may remain 100% anonymous the whole time, if that's what you prefer. For just $500, you will receive a website, a hotline, and a call center. This means you will have a website with autoresponders to push people to. You will have a hotline that will do all the presenting, sorting, and sifting for you, and we'll have a call center of trained telephone professionals to handle your inbound calls, answer all of their questions, close them in, and then give them your address so that the money can be sent directly to you. Now once you have this system all set up, which is $500 per year, then you will also be able to take advantage of our blast texting platform and or voicemail blasting platform. Each one of these involves sending out bulk messages to networkers. These are genealogies of online professionals, MLM earners, gifters, home-based business professionals, and internet marketers. Once you send out a message to these individuals, they will go through the information process, and when they come out on the other end, they'll be ready to send in the money to the senior on the board. The cost for these blasting systems is $500 for 10,000 text messages, or $1,000 to send out 100,000 ringless voicemails. To order these blasts, you can choose to pay with cash, Bitcoin, money order, cashier's check, or Google Pay. Now, press 1 to get answers to some frequently asked questions. Thank you for calling our FAQ call. We've been hearing some of the same frequently asked questions from many of our prospective members, so we thought we would record them here on a call you can access 24/7. Here are the questions and the responses to each one. If I get involved today and send in my funds, how long will it take to receive my $14,000? The answer, every board is different, and the speed of the cycle really depends on how many people are actively promoting the activity. Generally, 80% do 20%, and 20% do 80%. But when you are on a board full of promoters, the average time to cycle and get paid the $14,000 profit is approximately 2 to 3 weeks. Is life cycle equivalent to a gifting program? The answer, we don't refer to this as gifting. We prefer to call it cash leveraging. You may choose to provide consulting to your members and or digitally downloadable information products as you see fit. However, it's not mandatory. Do I have to approach friends and family? The answer is no. Actually, we recommend you drop a hint by texting your warm market a simple short text saying something like, "Hey, if I ran into something that I thought could make us both a whole lot of money, would you want me to tell you about it?" And then come back to them after you've cycled to share it with any acquaintances. We use bulk marketing methods including text blasting and ringless voicemail blasting to find new people. It is an inexpensive, fast, and efficient way to find people who are motivated, money qualified, and ready to get started right away. Do I have to talk to people on the phone? Not unless you want to. For people busy with a career, family, job, or just plain busy folks, we have a call center that will take all the inbound calls, handle questions, explain everything, close the deal, and then inform your prospects where to send the money and text you a tracking number for your inbound package. Who administers this? We have a Korean IT company that runs our forced matrix. They make sure everything is done efficiently and in a way that is fair and offers an even playing field for all our members. Our vendors are prohibited from being members of the activity. Everything is handled on a chronological basis, so once you have a tracking number, your position will be reserved on the board in the next open available position. Is this legal? Of course. Because there is no requirement to bring others in to get paid, this is not a pyramid scheme. This cash leveraging activity allows one to join a community of like-minded individuals and benefit by association. What are we supposed to do at tax time? We recommend you consult a qualified professional or CPA and financial planner at the appropriate time. Besides sending cash in an overnight FedEx or UPS envelope, are there other ways to transfer the money from freshman to senior? It depends on the senior. Most like cash. Some accept Bitcoin, cashier's checks, money orders, wire transfers, Walmart cash, direct bank deposit, Cash App, Google Play, or Zelle. Besides the $2,000 initial startup amount, are there any other costs involved in running this activity? Over 5 years ago, a team of private individuals pitched in to create a reasonably priced system that included a splash page website, some sizzle hotlines, a professional call center, and a graphics department with back office architecture to keep track of all the boards in the organization. Their info is shared with you once you complete your first board, and their work is sustained by the members' purchases of the annual service pack fee of $500 per membership to join a board. The optional $500 a year cost includes hotline, domain name, website, call center, board updates. $500 sends a text blast to 10,000, and you usually sign up 5 to 6. $1,000 voice blast to 100,000, usually signs up 10 to 12. Will my packages arrive at my residence's doorstep? If you want them to, yes. However, we always recommend our members reserve a mailbox at a local UPS store. They run at approximately $25 a month, and you can have people ready to sign for your packages and notify you by email, text, or phone when they are ready to pick up. Now it's time to get back to the person who sent you this information and make the educated decision to join us. Thanks for listening all this way, and we look forward to having you become a part of our community so that we can all celebrate on the beaches and mountaintops of the world. Now call or text the person back right now who told you about this, and let's get started.